on our very first date? Is it cool if I hold your hand? Is it wrong if I think it's lame to dance? Do you like my stupid hair? Would you guess that I didn't know what to wear? I'm just scared of what you think. You make me nervous so I really can't eat. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. When you smile, I melt inside. I'm not worthy of a minute of your time. I really wish it was only me and you. I'm jealous of everybody in the room. Please don't look at me with those eyes. Please don't hint that you're capable of lies. I dread the thought of our very first kiss, a target that I'm probably gonna miss. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. Let's go, don't wait. This night's almost over. Honest, let's make this night last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding for the arrival of the bride? Has duly been sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. Bryn and Laura, today we are gathered here to celebrate the love you have discovered in each other and support the commitment you are about to make. Marriage is more than two people standing here repeating vows. There is an entire lifetime ahead of you, and there are skills to be learned and practiced daily. Part of marriage is finding happiness. Continue to search for the good, the fun, and the beautiful in this life you share with each other. We shall begin the ceremony with a reading by Cara.
Union. You've known each other from your first glance. You decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, you've been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held on a journey, over a meal, during long walks, all those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe. And all these promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to each other. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher. For you have learnt much from one another in these last few years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will quite never be the same between you. For after these vows, you will say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
Before you are joined in marriage, I have to remind you both of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. I do solemnly declare that I know not of any legal reason why I, Bryn Leslie Toner, may not be joined in marriage to Laura Alice Massey. And Laura? I do solemnly declare that I know not of any legal reason why I, Laura Alice Massey, may not be joined in marriage to Bryn Leslie Toner. Bryn, will you take Laura to be your wife?
I will.
Will you always love and respect and treasure her? Will you devote your life to a marriage of truth, trust and sincerity? Will you commit your strengths to her through the unknown and the known? Will you share your life faithfully as one, whatever the path may bring? Will you be responsible for and protect the beauty and joy of your marriage?
I will.
And Laura, will you take Bryn to be your husband?
I will.
Will you always love and respect and treasure him? Will you devote your life to a marriage of truth, trust and sincerity? Will you commit your strength to him through the known and the unknown? Will you share your life faithfully as one, whatever the path may bring? Will you be responsible for and protect the beauty and joy of your marriage?
I will.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Bryn Leslie Toner, do take thee, Laura Alice Massey, to be my lawful wedded wife. And Laura? I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Laura Alice Massey, do take thee, Bryn Leslie Toner, to be my lawful wedded husband. I, Bryn, take you, Laura, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, to laugh together in joy, to grieve together in sorrow, to grow together in love, as long as we both shall live. And Laura? I, Laura, take you, Bryn, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, to laugh together in joy, to grieve together in sorrow, to grow together in love, as long as we both shall live. So, Joe, would you like to come forward, please? So Bryn, if you take Laura's ring and place it on her finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and commitment to you.
and commitment to you.
It is a token of the love
It's a token of the love
and happiness we share,
and happiness we share,
and is a promise to support
and is a promise to support
each other
each other
in times ahead.
in times ahead.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and commitment to you.
and commitment to you.
It is a token of the love and happiness we share,
It is a token of the love and happiness we share,
and is a promise to support
and is a promise to support
each other in times ahead.
each other in times ahead.
£4 of love, half a pound of good luck, £1 of sweet temper, £1 of blindness of faults, £1 of pounded wit, £1 of good humour, 2 tablespoons of sweet argument, and a pint of rippling laughter, 1 wineglass of common sense, and a dash of modesty. Put the love, good looks, and sweet temper into a well-furnished house. Beat the butter of youth to a cream and mix well with the blindness of faults. Stir the pounded wit with good humour into sweet argument, and add the rippling laughter and common sense. Add a dash of modesty and work the whole thing together until everything is mixed well, and bake gently forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, in order to acknowledge your support of Bryn and Laura both today and in their future life together, would you please stand if you are able, as I formally pronounce them husband and wife, to make each
Can you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say. So I'll speak a little louder, I'll even shout. You know that I'm proud and I can't get the words out. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere. Something is happening to me. My friends said I'm acting peculiarly. So come on, baby, we better make a start. But you better make it soon before you break my heart. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer a warm embrace to make you feel my love.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Toner!
When evening shatters and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue. I'd go crawling down the avenue. Oh, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
Introduce Mr. and Mrs. Toner. Which is Jim. Put your hands together. Nice.
Good evening, everybody. I like to shout. For those who don't know me, my name is Jim, and on behalf of Laura and her husband, I'd like to thank you all for joining us on this special occasion to celebrate the marriage of my beautiful daughter Laura to Bryn. Travelled from far and wide to be here today, which is very much appreciated. It may not be the easiest place to find, but I hope everyone has had a safe journey and is really enjoying the day. I would also like to thank everyone who's helped in the lead up to the wedding in whatever way possible, big or small. With a special thanks to Jane, Laura's mum, for helping with the preparations, especially for the alterations to the gent suits so that we all look so smart. Thanks must also be given to the best men for getting Bryn here today in one piece and sober, and also to the numerous bridesmaids who all look so smart. You've all done Laura and Bryn really proud. When Laura told me they were looking at booking a hospital building for their wedding dates, I must admit I was slightly bemused. But I'm sure you will all agree it is a lovely place and that we're all having a great day to remember. I'm sure you'll all agree how amazing Laura looks today in her gorgeous dress. With a special mention to a long-time friend and second mother, Amy, for her that she's done a fantastic job. Having been blessed with two wonderful daughters, it fills me with so much pride to see my little Laura here today on her wedding day, and how proud I am this is the time I'm supposed to embarrass Laura in front of everyone with some of her misdemeanours over the years. But the reality is that I'm going to embarrass her the opposite way, because Laura has been the perfect daughter. So I'll be really having to dig deep to find something to embarrass her with. Yes, she's had a few dodgy hairstyles. Some of the music taste is a bit questionable, and there was the house party that blew up the hi-fi and the TV. But otherwise, she's been as good as gold. Whatever Laura has done, she's always done her best, whether it was at school, university or work. She's just got on with things without any fuss, which has certainly paid off. She's got herself a great job and a career. While studying at university, she even managed to fit a drinking in around working as a waitress and still pay for the Laura is very popular and has always had millions of friends, with many of you here today, including plenty she's known for a number of years. Laura is a very kind and thoughtful person who is always there to help, and I'm sure her friends will back you up with this. Please. Laura is fun-loving and also loyal and very dependable, all of which I'm certain will make her a perfect partner. Bryn, I think you're a very lucky man. I think that my relationship with Laura is more as best mates rather than father and daughter, as she's so easy to get on with and also has a great sense of humour. Whereas Laura probably thinks I'm the idiot who washes her car. When Laura said that she was going out with an older lad called Bryn, who also went to the same school and drove a Vauxhall Corsa, I must admit alarm bells did start to ring. I pictured some scruffy oil with a baseball cap and a suit to the Corsa doing handbrake turns outside. Luckily, in reality, he had a sensible blue Corsa, no baseball cap, and with the added bonus of being a blues fan. Great lad, and like Laura, easygoing but hard-working, and will make an excellent husband and son-in-law, and is very welcome to the family. They've both been together for a while now, and seem so perfectly matched. Laura dishing out the orders, and Bryn just doing the business. I love Laura to bits, and I'm the proudest dad in the world today, seeing her all grown up on a special day with Bryn. So I'd like to wish them both many years of happiness together. Also very welcome to the family. I'd like to say hello to the parents of the groom, Leslie and Sean, who I'm sure will also be feeling very proud themselves today. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, I would like everyone to join me in a toast to the bride and groom. Please stand for Laura and Bryn.
But again, the stag do was brilliant. It was actually a joint stag do between one of my best men round. And I just like to point out it was a competition, and I also would say and then also my last thank you, but the one before that goes to the amazing patrons.
Still time, still early.
But my final and biggest thank you must go to my amazing new wife. Actually, I can ask you because the rules at the beginning of asking to do it again. I'm going to ask you to do it again anyway. First, I need to thank Laura for basically running the entire way. Jim wants to fire on I just get told what to do. And then Laura corrects it after I've done it wrong. But it's hard to say thank you to Laura for everything. I won't get much to she's definitely made me a better person. I would take cycling seriously. We used to have one bin and now we have a bin that's got two compartments. But I feel really lucky to be married to someone beautiful, kind, intelligent, more intelligent than me, and also who laughs at all of my jokes. But I actually read something last night from a philosopher. I'm not going to be on the quotes. I'm not really that emotional, so I don't really get into this sort of stuff. But I read it and it summed up exactly how I feel about Laura. And it said, the one is not the person that only brings you butterflies and excitement, but the person who also brings you peace. And I need to thank Laura for that. Except when I'm doing the other one. So I'd just like to finish on a fairly short story that I thought was quite poignant today. It was sort of around mine and Laura's story, and actually how my two best men actually intertwined into our story. But I think we just might get into that.
Excuse me.
As many of you probably know, me and Laura are on Tinder today now. This story actually shows how great that app is at connecting people who write the original notes. So I became friends with one of our best men, Rao. If you're not sure which one Rao is, it's the one that looks like Colin Pilkington. I am going to use that again in your best answer. I would have said the Paul one, but that would have done anybody in trade. But I became friends around about 14 years old, I think it was. And from then until about probably 20, 21, I must have walked to and from Round's house about hundreds and hundreds of times on Welford Avenue. And who else happens to live on Welford Avenue but Laura? So I'd actually walk back. I walked past Laura's house many times, and I don't know what sounded a bit of this. Just walking past the house on the street. But the funny thing is they live in a cul-de-sac. So yeah, I thought it was I might see flat. That's just really good. However, moving on to when we actually matched on Tinder, one of Laura's reasons, for anybody that's not used Tinder, you see photos at the beginning when you have several photos, you just swipe either way, which you like and you don't. And one of the reasons for Laura swiping that she liked him on Tinder was because she recognised the chef. everyone's situation. It's just one of those bit of notes. And apparently, he's acknowledged his check. As Laura just said, it confirms that I wasn't in fact a murderer. So this is not just safe on that. So you could say that if I was a friend to the check, we wouldn't do this and that. And that's it for me. Reluctantly hand over to the best man.
We started off with those quotes about butterflies. I'm all a bit, right. So hello everyone. I'm Jack, or to many of you, as he says, I'm Chef. I've got a little bit of housekeeping to do before I start my speech. Firstly, I spoke to Stephen, who's in charge of the venue today. He has asked me just for health and safety. No one climbed on the chairs and tables for standing ovation. But to be fair, that was really just for you, Mum. Also, if you've got phones, we do ask during the best man speeches, feel free to use them, especially if you're bored. But yeah, despite, well, I am one of the co-best man, and despite my own bridesmaid, can I tell you, I'm also Laura's best friend. Bryn asked me to do a speech. I didn't really know what to say at first, I'll be honest, and I took a bit of time. And then I turned to the internet. I went on the internet, and I looked online, and I found some really, really good stuff online. But I did remember that I didn't have to do a speech, so yeah. I'd just like to vocalise the thoughts of everyone here today. I walked in, I saw them all dressed up, hair done, and all the groomsmen looked superb. Yeah, the bridesmaids, of course, which everyone would agree, all look absolutely fantastic. Laura, your beautiful bride, and Bryn. Yeah, I'd like to say how amazing the venue, the ceremony, the whole day has been. We couldn't ask more about that and things like that. But yeah, with the venue, Laura, I know how tight Bryn can be. You have done so well to get such an amazing wedding, honestly. On that note, please make sure you spend the honeymoon money quickly, or you'll have no holiday and a new bathroom. I've got the privilege just introducing two of my closest friends. It's Alex Field, Joe Rowley, my co-best man, who are both doing speeches. We could have had a little bit later in speeches, but we didn't want to go too late. The budget wouldn't have stretched to afford Alex Field's translator. You know, after 10 o'clock, go and speak to him. It also wouldn't have stretched to include for Joe Rowley the amount of tissues he would have got through for a few more beers. So, yeah, we had to do it about now, to be honest. But on that note, I'm going to introduce my co-best man with his speech. So, could you all please raise a glass to Mr. Joe Rowley?
Echo Jack's words and say how beautiful the bride looks, how beautiful the bridesmaids look, and how amazing the venue is. For those that don't know me, I'm Joe, Rowley, and for those closest to me, the bloke. So I met Bryn in year 9. So we had no classes together, and we met randomly one night, just prowling the streets of Yardley. My first thought was, this guy. And that's how the friendship started. The opportunity to do this speech at this wedding has been a great joy for me. For a person who's quite honestly drank most of his past away, this stroll down memory lane has been nothing but amazing. It's been a great pleasure to remember half the stuff we've actually done together. Some of those. From running riot around the Britannia Hotel basement, Singing karaoke and slow dancing in Riga. Calling Nick Clegg a clown, not getting recorded for a little more. Watching The Notebook together in bed. As many of you know, that we are part of a fairly large friend group. This group has some interesting characters. You'll all be pleased to know that Bryn is arguably one of the more sensible one of these. If you are willing to overlook his eagerness to choke you out at any given moment, honestly. Sensible, but not without a few weaknesses. I'll give you the top three. So, in at number 3, shots. Bryn is not a fan of shots. So anyone getting the drinks in later, not a fan, he will choke you out. I'll make that clear. Going in number 2, mouthy bouncers. Mouth. Yeah. For those who may or may not know, the one thing that we genuinely do have in common is a night behind bars. Albeit contrasting reasons. The guy genuinely had it coming. He did have it coming, in all fairness. In at number 1, and a strong number 1 at that, his biggest weakness, the sun. We've all lost many an hour waiting for that back to 50 to kick in. Just free to go and spend the day in the shade. Honestly. But me being the good friend that I am, and a sign that I've always got your back, I have a present here. So, here it is. Back to 70. It goes higher, after all. On top of a few weaknesses, he has had a few daft moments. I do recall a time when he recently passed his driving test and he bought his first car. So, the girl's moon goes out. He goes, I'll pick you up today, mate. Take me for a spin. In my new motor. Okay. So, for those who don't know, our childhood homes were probably a 5-minute walk apart. So, just to give you the context there. So, me being the good friend that I am, I accepted the offer, saved my leg for all them sports that I did. So, there I am, green with envy, Bryn, proud of his new purchase of his car, his new licensed ability to drive. We head back to his home. Again, 5-minute walk away, just for context. Upon pulling onto his drive, he then gets roiled up by some youths. For the life of me, I can't remember what's happened. He gets roiled up, must be quick to anger. But at this point, he's pulled onto his drive. Instead of hitting the brake, he's pressed his foot straight onto the accelerator, slamming straight into his family car. The envy at this point had gone. So after a moment of awkward silence, I think we both agreed that it was probably best if I went to sixth form registration on my own. I'm happy to say we can now laugh about this and hey, new porch. But jokes and stories aside, I want to take this time to highlight how much of an important figure Bryn has been in my life. Bryn's support throughout the years has helped me to where I am today in ways I'll never give him credit for. Bryn's confidence, strength, logic and resolution are great traits to having a friend for someone who's not always sure of himself or what decision is the right one. These are just a few of the qualities as to why you're my son's godfather. You're the best of friends, the best of men, and I have no doubt in my mind that you will be the best of husbands. If everyone would like to raise a glass, I'm sure we will all agree that we know you will both have an amazing life together. To Bryn and Laura. And now back on the topic of interesting characters. Just round of clear.
Hello. For those that don't know me, hello. For those that don't know me, my
start, I just want to say how well everyone scrubbed up and how beautiful the bride and bridesmaid all look. I also want that.
He's off.
I also want to thank Bryn and Laura for having 3 Polish men in the room. I've known Jim since year 7 and after becoming good pals, we've spent a lot of nights at each other's houses, mainly playing PlayStation, FIFA, UFC and Madden, several Owens to bring to mind. As we grew older and the lads came back from uni, we all got together and decided to start a few true friends Europe, Latvia, Romania, Dublin to name a few. However, the trip that me, Bryn and the lads went on was one of the strangest encounters with Bryn I've ever known. We were in bed alone and one of the other lads stayed. And at 8 in the morning sat by the pool and an object lay onto one of the sunbeds. The object was then thrown into the pool and no idea why, Bryn decided to dive after this object and retrieve it from the bottom of the pool. These was then birds got hold of the object, threw it into the pool, time and time and time again, with Bryn continuously diving back in the pool after the said object. He was like a golden retriever after the pool. However, I bet you're all thinking what this object is and where this object is now. Well, Bryn, this object has made it all the way Stop it!
Yeah, I was very nervous about which way I was going to go. It's okay, yeah. We have had, as Alex said, we have had some really great, amazing times like that. And Laura, be assured that golden retriever energy is actually a really good attribute of husbands. Before I go with my speech, I just want to say actually, we were quite close to not having a wedding today. I'm sure some of you are a little bit concerned. Didn't have a dashing groom or anything quite so dramatic. I will explain a little bit more. I'm actually talking about the groom's parents, Sean and Leslie. And in particular, the groom's mother, Leslie. Now, if you were to hear that the groom's mother was acting against the wedding, you think, what's going on here? So I will explain and clarify. I didn't know she was sitting here when I wrote this. But yeah. So firstly, Bryn with a bright shock of ginger hair. It was cut into a quite terrifying mark at a young age. Then Leslie gave him the name Bryn. Which, let's be honest, hardly anyone has successfully pronounced since. Until recently, thank you, Gavin Stacey. And then, she sacked up the middle name Leslie. Which, for our young friend, was another obstacle he didn't really need. But, despite Leslie's best efforts, we have made it here today. And as with every miracle, you've had 3 wise men bearing gifts or at least speeches. Yeah. Honestly though, it is such a privilege to have everyone here today, enjoying such a worthy occasion, laughing, joking, after the previous few years we've all endured with COVID and all that type of thing. To see a full room of people laughing at such a worthy occasion is absolutely fantastic. To be fair, bringing people together is a big theme of this film. Whether it's Laura, who has an enormous group of friends, I'm very careful how I pronounce that sentence. Laura has an enormous group of friends. They headed up to Ibiza for Hindu, which Kate organised on their show, so a big round of applause to Kate, please. We went to Ibiza and Laura had a very relaxing time. Bryn, with his group of friends, he went to Magdalene and he had a less relaxing time, to say that, yeah. Also, while we were back at home, the grooms and the bridesmaids got together and had a wedding Olympics, which was a big event where they had lots of different games. And I don't want to go into it too much, but there was sort of competitions, there was a winning team. Yeah, there was a winning team crowned. I don't know if you had your silver. I'll just say. Yeah, honestly, I'll go back to today. I think we can all agree that we're in the presence of true love. Whether it is little dances at each other, whether it's communicating without saying a word, whether it's just acknowledging how good the other one looks, it's so clear that Bryn and me. But don't begrudgingly for me, it's the person we used to love the most. You're our never sitting as happy as he is when he's with you. You two are a fantastic couple, you really are. And I know you do whatever you can, continue to do whatever you can to make the other one happy. I'm really looking forward to seeing the life you continue to build, and maybe even tiny, really, really paying children. But yeah, thank you again. Congratulations to you both. You're upstanding, you're amazing class. To the new Mr. and Mrs. Turner.
They have chosen a cracking tune. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Mr. and Mrs. Toner will dance to Arctic Monkeys. Radio
Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until the stars fall from the sky. I'll be yours until the rivers all run dry. And the forest skies. Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until the sun will shine. Yours until the boys run I'm gonna stay right here by your side.
Please, everyone stay away at chorus. Come and join in with you, lads.
Nothing in the world could drive me away. Every day you're with me, baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until 2 and 2 is 3. Yours until the mountain calls to the sea.
I'm yours, and with that, the official bit is over.
Baby, I'm yours, and I'll be yours until the stars fall from the sky. Yours until the rivers all run dry. In other words, until I die. Baby, I'm yours, baby, I'm yours, and I'll be yours until the sun no longer shines. Yours until the poets run out of rhyme. In other words, until the end of time. I'm gonna stay right here by your side. Do my best to keep you satisfied. Nothing in the world can drive me away. Every day you'll hear me say, baby, I'm yours, baby, I'm yours, and I'll be yours until the sun no longer shines. Yours until the poets run out of rhyme. In other words, until the end of time. Baby, I'm yours, baby, I'm yours, and I'll be yours until the stars fall from the sky. Yours until the poets run